This is Yanni, the only lockologist. I don't have on my mic, so I hope everyone can hear me. I don't feel like putting the mic on. It's all the way over there, and I'm feeling lazy. I don't feel like reaching for that. Blue, get out of the way. Okay, so this is just a quick video about why new growth is important. This sister, when she first booked me, was at the last cycle, meaning, what was that, September, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it was for September, right. And her hair was, she has healthy, as you guys can see, look, very healthy. Mind if I turn you around? That just, yeah, that's slide with me. There. Very healthy, very disrespectful. But the first set of pictures, I always tell people, if I'm taking the appointment, I need to see pictures of your hair, right? And though her locks itself look healthy, her scalp, her hair wasn't thinning. She's not going bald or anything, but she barely had new growth. Like when I tell you she had no new growth, it was just the locks. I'm like, where's your new growth? So I told her, I said, here, I come every 3 months. I come back every 3 months. So when we come back in December, if you really want to see me, you could wait. But in the meantime, just grow your new growth. And that's what she did. I'm going to show you guys the before and after picture at the beginning of this video and at the end. So this is what she grew. She just left it alone. And the crazy thing is, when she sent me the picture, she said her locks were done, what you say, 4 weeks before?
Yeah, about 4 weeks.
Right. So I don't know if she did it too tight, but the point is, I'm like, where is your new growth? So what this video is to tell you, new growth is important. Another thing too, I've heard people say they went to other people or somebody told them that new growth means breakage. That is furthest from the truth. Once you're alive and well, new growth, the word new growth is, or the two words new growth is self-explanatory. It's just new here that's growing. If you have the type of new growth that grows with your locks or grows away from your locks, it doesn't matter. What matters is, as long as you're alive and well, your hair is constantly growing. So your new growth tells you that. She has the type of locks. She has the type of new growth that grows with her locks for the most part. However, this is how much new growth she has. Over an inch of new growth. See, I'm passing my finger through it. Notice that? She has an inch of new growth. So that's very good. Okay? Embrace. When I first started this business, I came up with this phrase. I'm using it in years until I'm now saying it now. Embrace your new growth. It is a good thing because without it, you will not have locks. Without new growth, as your locks grow, if you're constantly twisting, panrolling, interlocking, whatever technique you use, that's not what this conversation is about or this video is about. Whatever technique you use, if you're doing it too tight or too often, eventually your new growths are going to get damaged and they're going to pop off. And as your locks grow, it's going to grow thinner and thinner and thinner. And you're going to get frustrated and you're going to lose your locks or you're going to cut it off. Okay? So, new growth is not breakage. If you have the type of new growth like me, where your new growth grows away from your locks, and you go to someone and say, oh, that's just breakage. I met a lady years ago where she went to someone and the person says breakage because she has the type like my hair where her locks is one way and she has like a full-blown afro in the front, and the person took trimmers and shaved off her entire hairline and told her it was breakage. It just needed, the new growth just needed to be put back into the lock. Okay? So embrace your new growth. Don't let anybody tell you it's here breaking off. It's not. I know, right? It sounds good. I could write a book on stories I've heard all during the years. Keep saying I need to write that book and I'm just lazy. All right? So I'm about to go do her hair. This is her first time seeing me. Right? Yep. And I'm glad she did. Why did you decide to come? Even though I didn't reject you. I don't want to say it sounds like a rejection. You know, I personally don't take people's money if I think the person isn't meant to see me or if I think the person should just wait it out for a while. I've gotten cussed out for that. Remember, I think I told you that over the phone. There were times people call me and I'm like, listen, after I spoke to him, I said, I don't think I'm the person you need to see. You need to go do this. And I've gotten cussed all the way out, which is fine. You should be glad I don't want to take your money. But what made you decide to still come back?
Well, I just wanted to really try because everybody I had been to before, I feel like just pulled my hair too tight. It was just too much pulling and like.
You think that was the reason why the tuft looked like that with the first set of pictures you sent me?
Yeah. So I just wanted to give it a chance to be like
healthy. Take the advice I gave you.
Yeah.
And you have a beautiful hairline. Very disrespectful. Very inappropriate. I like it. Very disrespectful in the front. Okay, so I'm giving her a little hot oil treatment now, and then all thing nice and warm.
Yep.
How was your wash, by the way?
Oh, it was great.
Good. She did not say a word. She listened to my slow jam. She was in the zone. Everybody loves the wash. Okay, so I'm gonna bless her chrome real quick. She had kind of like a big head, but no, it's not like an insult, meaning a big head of hair.
No,
yeah, some people have a smaller head of hair. You have a big head of hair. So, but it will be done fast. Okay, so this should take about 40 minutes, 45 minutes to do. Because Yanni moves like grease lightning, and that is Jem from Liberia, who's outside ringing my doorbell. Yeah, she's from Liberia. Really cool, right? I know. I have people from all over the world. All right, guys, stay tuned for the end of this video. We go open the door. How does your scalp feel? Feel good? You have a beautiful hairline, queen. Okay, we are back. She's done. This was pretty quick for me. Her head wasn't as big as I thought it was. I know I have a big head, so I was comparing her to my big head. Anywho, one of the things she was saying was when she got her hair done before, it was just so tight, and you know, it was tight. What else to say about that? It was tight, right? Again, remember that when you are, turn this way, just show them the back, right. When you are getting your locks done, I can't tell you how many people in all the years I've been doing this that came here to get their hair done long before I was with Jimmy, and since I've been with Jimmy, and though their hair is very long and all of that, when I look at the ends, it's nice and thick, and then as I look at the hair, the new growth, the locks have thinned out during the years, and they all say the same thing, to say at some point they were getting it done too tight and also too often. Okay, I said it before, I'll say it again, sorry. Without new growth, your locks are going to thin out. Okay, the purpose for the people who follow my advice, there are two types of people in the lock community. There are people who do this for the cosmetic part of it. They like how locks look, they like the lifestyle, whether they do it with, what do you call it? Extensions, inserts, lock, whatever, and that is fine. I'm not shaming anyone. It's your money and you have the choice to do whatever you want with your hair. But the people we work with are people like this queen here, the one who Jimmy is washing. I'll do a video with her. She has one of the best head of hair that we have ever touched. This young lady just met her for the first time, right? And the other sister who's right behind me, it's about a healthy lock journey. My point is this: you want, when your locks grow, as your locks gets longer and longer, the sizes stays the same, like this. Okay? This is for the people who have just started their locks within the last year or two. You do not want to develop that habit of being obsessed with neatness. Okay? Because if you're obsessed with neatness, as your hair grows longer and longer, your locks are going to thin out. And you're going to get frustrated and you're going to cut it off. Okay? Worst case scenario, if you continuously, if you're doing it or you're getting it done by someone doing it too tight, it can also cause traction alopecia. Then no hair grows back. Then you're really screwed. Okay, so please try not to develop that bad habit. Give your hair a break every now and then. Not every now and then. You shouldn't be doing it here that often. At the end of the day, the money is in your pocket. Okay, so if somebody's telling you, oh, you need to come back every 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, even 6 weeks, it is too much. 2 months and up. I go as far as 3 months for my clients. It is too much. You do not want, you're literally paying someone to pull your hair out, okay? Respect your new growth, embrace your new growth, love your new growth. When you're oiling, remember, oil only your scalp. You do not need to put oil on your locks. How does your hair feel?
Oh, it feels great.
You love it?
Yes.
Okay, so was it worth me rejecting you when you... I did. I'm going to show, as I said earlier, I'm going to show you all the pictures. She's not going bald or anything. I thought she did her hair the day before she called me to book. I'm like, but you just did your hair? And she was like, no, that was done 4 weeks ago. I was like, where your new growth? I'm like, lady, you're going to sit this one out. I love how your hair in layers. You're going to sit this one out. I will see you in 3 months. If you still like me and you want to come and see Jimmy and I guess she liked me. She didn't take offense. I can't tell you how many people get offended when I say things. I know I say it aggressively, but I will turn down money before I take someone who should not be seeing me. Okay, and that's what she did. And we're here. We're about to be besties for a long time. Okay. Oh, your hair feels great.
Yes.
Right. Right in the front, she was getting it pulled a little too tight. That's why some of her locks, it was beginning. The same thing I was talking about. See how these look skinny? Right. So that means her hairline would have been the first place to go. And she wasn't even getting it done often. Just a couple of times she got it done, was done too tight, and it's starting to thin out. All right. Compared to what these locks look like. See the difference? Right, so she's just going to use castor oil in her hairline. She's not allergic to castor oil. Castor oil thickens new growth, meaning it gives you more volume, add extra strands. And when I see her again, this is going to thicken up in time. All right, guys, so we are still in Jersey, Blessing Crowns at the Jersey location. Georgia people don't book yet. I'll tell you all when we will be there in January. Only Jersey people. If you're trying to book us for the first time, please call, leave a voicemail. Don't text me. If I've never met you, don't text me. We're not cool like that. Right? She can text me. Everybody else here can text me, but y'all can't text me. All right. Speak your name and telephone number very slowly and very clearly. I just need your first name. Hey Yanni, this is Michelle. I'd like to book an appointment with you and Jimmy. That's it. It's that simple. Okay? And leave your telephone number again, slowly and clearly. I will call you back between the hours of 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. All right, so during that time, look out for your return call and have your pictures ready just in case, we like each other and then you send me the pictures. All right, how does your hair feel? Feels good? Mm-hmm. Good, it's not clammy or anything like that, right?
Yeah, usually when I get it done afterwards, it's like you can't touch it. It hurts so
much. A lot of people say that, oh, you're talking about the pain. Yeah. That's how tight it's done, so you can, oh shit, I thought you were talking about the product.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you could manhandle this. You have a husband, he could run his fingers through your tresses. Okay, he can touch your hair. Turn this way to Jimmy for me, please. Yeah, right there. So you can see the side of it. Looks beautiful. Beautiful.